All right, what's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? Okay, I see why that's there. All right, so what's going on, everybody? Hold on, I forgot something. Let me grab it really quick. Okay. 1 second. Running a little behind today, unfortunately. Running a little bit behind today. Alrighty. Why is this not working? Hold on just a minute, guys and gals. What in the world? Okay. All right, I'm sorry, I'm just having a little bit of a weirdness here with something going on, so I'm trying to get that situated really quickly, and then after that, we should pretty much be ready to rock and roll. Okay. I apologize. Whoa, why is that like that? I got some definite weirdness happening here, so yeah. I don't know why the thing's doing what it's doing. I think I got it in check. I'm telling you, the live streaming software can be crazy from time to time. All right. What's up, Dead Marauder? What's up, Melon? What's up, Vince? How you doing today? Kenneth, good to see you. McVin. How's everyone's day going? How is everybody's day going? I don't know. I just hope everything is good. I hope everything is going good for everybody. All right. Now my game crashed. Alright, this live stream is off to a very bad start. What are the purple and lavender? I don't know, that's something YouTube added. Some goofy thing. I think whoever chats the most gets a little number 1, number 2, number 3. I don't really know why they added that, but they did. Yeah, it's something new. Personally, I'm not really, most of us don't really like it. Some people, I guess, enjoy having those little numbers next to their name. I'm not sure. Okay. All right. I think we're ready to rock and roll now. Most people so far said they don't care for it. Some people probably love it. I think we're going to go run showdowns today. All right, we're on live chat. Perfect. Let me turn down the music a notch. All right, there we go. Where are the showdowns? We're on the elite one. Perfect. Oh boy. Oh boy. Change car. Dare game, please change car. Oh my gosh. What's it doing? Now the music's off. What happened there? All right, hopefully now I got it up there. Max the Gamer, what's up, man? Vince, how are you doing today? Jamie, how are you? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I like this car. This is a really nice little car. I'm a big fan of this thing, to tell you the truth. Alright, that guy was really slow. Yeah, we got Max the Gamer in the house, everybody. Another YouTuber. Ronaldo, what's up? Awesome to see ya. Sounds like somebody's flying an airplane outside of my window. I don't know what's going on there, but it's making all kinds of crazy noise. Vince says, imagine they took the Civic and made it equivalent to a supercar. Yeah, this game's not 100% realistic, is it? 3, 2, 1, go. I wonder what the fastest half-mile time ever recorded on something like a Civic is. I doubt it's like 7.0 or 6.9 or anything like that. I highly doubt that's the case. Now, if it was, if that is accurate, that would be very cool, but I highly doubt that it's accurate whatsoever. What's up, Eddie Parker? How are you today? It's probably very inaccurate. At least I would think. Alright. We're gonna race Nathan over here. Hello, Nathan. Prepare to get destroyed. 1, go. Goodbye, Nathan. I will see you later. Hey, William D, how is your day going? We got William D in the house, everybody. William D is here. Stan says the game is a scam. I'm not sure if the game is a scam, but there are definitely a few things about the game that are kind of in there. Like if you're running that like shift spin or those other things, that kind of is. But I wouldn't say the game overall is a scam, but there's a few things that are kind of borderline on that. Borderline kind of on that plane. What's the word I'm looking for? What's up, Sleepy? How you doing there? Sleepy says WSO. I don't know what WSO means. Maybe I'm not very smart, but yeah, WSO, I do not know. I'm not good with abbreviations. Yeah, I'm really bad with abbreviations, so I'm a little confused as to what that one means, actually. I apologize, but I'm a big dumb dummy over here, and I don't know what that is. Mark Bass says, hey, Danny, William D.S. What's up, Mark Bass? Finn says, Gork says, 6.6 seconds at 195 was the fastest time ever recorded on a Civic. Was that for, that wasn't for half a mile though, was it? That was probably a quarter mile, right? I mean, that would be a really fast quarter mile. But I think they're going by half a mile on this. Eddie said still picking up. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that you had a bunch of tornado damage. I hope all is well, man. That's the weather. The weather has been redonkulous lately, unfortunately. That's not fun whatsoever. Yeah, the weather has been awful. Last couple of years, it just keeps getting worse. I'm not a big fan of it, to tell you the truth. Do you think you will get to 3,000 trophies? Probably not. My guess is that would take a whole lot. At least not today. I mean, I highly doubt I'll hit 3,000 trophies today. There's problem is you got a bunch of people who run something that shifts the car for them. I don't know, there's just a lot of things that make the game kind of against you when you're trying to hit high trophies. You got cheaters, you got the guys that have a program to drive the car for them, so they get a perfect run almost every time. So it's very hard. Melon says the Utopia is good. Yes, I would agree with that, Melon. The Utopias are very nice cars. All right. Yeah, the Utopias are very nice cars. I mean, everybody should probably have a Utopia, in my opinion. Now, I think they gave a couple of those away for free a while ago. I love Pam. How's it going today? What do I think of the new Silver Crate car? Oh boy, I'm trying to remember what's in the Silver Crate. It's the 720S, right? If my memory is correct, it's the 720S, and that's not really what I would consider to be a good car, so it's probably don't get it unless you really need it. Like, if you need to do the Prestige Cup, then you might want to grab it. But truth is, it's not what you would consider to be a good car whatsoever, so yeah. But for most of us, it's not really a good deal. I mean, it's really pretty bad if you ask me. Or a 750S, I'm sorry. It's not the 720S. Thank you for correcting me, guys. But it's not very good, really. I don't think it's a great car. Alright, so SB says, Danny, how do I get fusion parts for the Civic Type R and I'm always losing? SB, I don't know what you're trying to do with the Civic Type R, but yeah, if you're losing for regular stuff, that means you definitely need more parts. What just happened? Stop that game. If you're trying to live race it, that's a very different story. Like live racing, you kind of gotta... There's almost like an art to setting up live racing cars. Hold on a second. 3, 2, 1, go. So if you got bronze keys, right? If you got bronze keys, you can go into Rare Imports. You can click on the Parts tab. And in that Parts tab, you will find parts for any car in the game. So if you're in the Civic Type R and you need parts for a Civic Type R, you can go spend your bronze keys to get parts for that car. Now, if you're trying to set up the car for live racing, that's... You know, tier 3 cars aren't your greatest live racers. Now, if you're talking about you might be talking about the tier 5 Civic Type R, right? I think we have a tier 3 and a tier 5. Now, this car is awesome, but it's pretty much the same deal. But yeah, the Elite Tuner Civic Type R is pretty sweet. But getting parts is a pain in the buttocks these days. They don't exactly make things easy for us, I must say. All right. What's up, JP? How you doing today? Awesome to see ya. I hope everything is going well. Yeah, happy 4th of July, everybody. Melon says, smash the like button for Danny. Thank you. Thank you, Melon. Jamie said, I got the 750S in 5 pulls. That's not too bad, really. I mean, 5 is not great, but it's not horrible. It's better than 15, I will tell you that. Yeah, if you can hit the like button, that would be very nice of you guys. Kenny, good to see ya. Alright, we got some 50 parts right there. I might be able to do a little bit more of that next Legends event, which will be nice. Eddie says, happy 4th. Three, 2, 1, go. So any car that you're able to make purple stars, never make it purple stars before you've got all the parts for it, because as soon as your car becomes purple stars, you can no longer use your keys to open crates. That will turn into a paid crate, so that's something to keep in mind. But Honda Fusion parts will fit on any Honda. It's really only the stage 6 parts that are car specific. So that's something to keep in mind there. There's actually so many things about this game you need to keep in mind. It's crazy. Like, this game is a little redonkulous, honestly. I mean, there's always so much going on. It's actually insane how much this game has going on, to tell you the truth. McVin says, I just realized the chat experience in the stream stops at 75 XP. What do you mean, I I don't know anything about that, honestly. That's something YouTube added. I can't tell you how it works or why it's there, but I do wish I could turn it off. I would love to turn it off, but unfortunately, I don't think you can. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, that doesn't appear to be something I can remove. What's up, Stacks? How's your day going? Hope you're awesome today. Thank you for coming out. Definitely appreciate that. Alright, I think the game just... Oh, wait. No, it didn't freeze. Never mind. It looked like the game froze, but the game tricked me. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Alright, but bam, we got one. I really do like this car. Kenny says, yes, I got it on the second pool. That's not bad, Kenny. Can I show the tuning of the Civic? I guess so. It's Assassin. How's it going, my man? Who just asked about the tuning of the Civic? Where'd it go? Ah, 011. Yeah, we'll show you the tuning. I'm pretty sure it's very basic tuning. I think it's just left, right, left or something like that. Left, right, left tuning, if I remember correctly. There's not much to the tuning. Now, I do have this car maxed out, so keep that in mind. My car is maxed out. Alright, come on, game. It's running really slow and weird today. I don't know why. Probably all of Donna's pop-ups. All of Donna's pop-ups. Alright, so I do got it fully maxed, I do believe. Yeah, all the parts are installed. Donna and her darn pop-ups are driving us crazy today. So, yeah. Oh my god! This game is driving me nuts. Hold on, what's it doing? Oh my god. Dear game, I'm telling you right now. If Donna keeps sabotaging my game, I'm going to kick her in the buttocks. It should not take this long to do something. What the heck? Donna, you're making me angry right now. I'm just trying to show somebody my tune. Stop it, Donna, stop it. Alright, so we got nitrous all the way to the right. Final drive all the way to the left. Tire pressure, 8 PSI. So yeah, that's pretty much the deal. So nitrous to the right. Final drive. Right? Nitrous all the way to the right. Final drive to the left. Tire pressure to the left. So that's pretty much it for the tune. Silent, what's up, my man? Thank you. You like the crazy color? I think it looks pretty decent in that color. It took me a while to find a color that I liked for it, so I'm glad I finally found something. It took me a while. I played with it for what felt like years, and finally I found something that I enjoyed. Alright, Kenny says Apex car for the showdown will be the CLK GTR. The second fastest will be the 92 NSX, which is what he's going to use. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you for the crazy information. We appreciate that. How much keys do you need to fully max a Civic Type R? There's no possible way to know that. So when you're trying to max something, right, you go in there and you open your keys, there's a lot of variables. I mean, I would say anywhere between 15 and 50,000 keys will probably max out a car. Now, there's been times where I've went in there and I've seriously spent 50,000 keys, and I was still missing like 5 or 6 pink parts. Sometimes it's really hard to get those last couple of pink parts. So that's always a little bit of an issue, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy trying to get those last couple for sure. Melon says, guys, if you want very good live racer, try to get the GNX. Alright, so I guess the GNX is going to be pretty good then. I'm sure that's not going to be easy to get though, unfortunately. It's probably going to be a huge pain in our buttocks to get that car. That's what I'm guessing. Like, it would be nice to get that, but yeah. I can only imagine you're going to need to have like 34 maxed out cars with 12 purple stars each in order to get that, right? 34 maxed out cars with 12 purple stars and 16 nitrous tanks in order to win that. I'm just making stuff up here. Don't mind me, I'm just making stuff up. Don't pay attention to the crazy things I'm saying. I don't know why anybody would. I mean, I'm just making up crazy things, so. So yeah, don't pay any attention to what I say when I make up weird things. Crystal X says, some guy who's rank 80 joined my crew just now. Well, hopefully they will be a good crew member, because good crew members are good. Alright, we got a part for the 750X. I will take it. I will take it. Kenny says, yes, the AE86 is also a lock-in. Yeah, I hope I'm able to get that car. I would like to have that car. If I get it, cool. If not, that's okay too. That's how I look at it. Alright, ba-bam! Fen says the GNX is a Buick Grand National X. Yeah, it's a Grand National, guys. George, it's a Buick Grand National. I actually put out a video this morning that shows that car and all the other new cars. Hit it like Adrian, how's it going? You got the 750S on the second pull. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, to tell you the truth. Oh, that guy ran really slow. What happened? Dear sir, why is your car so slow? For some reason, he ran really slow intentionally. And I don't know why. He ran very slow. Speed up, sir. You're making me wait. You're holding up the show, sir. You're holding up the show. What's up, Ed? How are you today? Kenny says there's no X, just a Grand National. Are you sure, Kenny? Supposedly there was a Grand National X package. That was like a higher end package, so that would make sense since it says GNX. I don't know much about Grand Nationals, honestly. Silent, I probably won't get it either. I imagine it'll be a whole bunch of cars that I don't have or something like that when it comes out. And I'm not going to dump $3,000 bazillion million onto it. McFan says tier 1. Bam. Alright, here we go. All I know is this game can be very expensive if you let it. Silent says, I don't have the logins for the GNX. Yeah, I probably don't either. That's my guess. 3, 2, 1, go. All these games could be very expensive. These games are out to get us. That should be locked. All right. You can use the 9. Yeah, Kenny says you can use the 92 NSX. A lot of people probably do have that. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm not sure if I got a 92 NSX leveled up or not. I'd have to look. I got so many cars, I can't really tell you what's upgraded and what's not upgraded. I wish I had one of those photographic memories, but unfortunately I don't. It says, looks like the game's having trouble matching me up with players in Showdown. It should find a bot for you to run or something. So, unfortunately, is it just me or does it seem like my voice is getting louder and quieter today? Like louder, quieter, louder. Is it just me or is that going on the stream today? I always play the stream in the background, and to me it sounds like there's volume fluctuations or something. Oh man, that looks really nice in that orange color. 3, 2, 1, go. I generally like anything in the color of orange, but that looks good on the racetrack. What do you mean by beating the dyno time? Okay, so the game... Here, let me show you what dyno time is. Let me go out to the garage. I'll show you exactly what the dyno time is. Dyno time is kind of a very important thing. Melon says it is. That's really weird. These games can be a little bit strange sometimes. Alright, Alright, so if you go to the little button that says tune, and you click on tune down here where my mouse is going around, you're going to see something in here that says dyno. So this will show you how fast a Tyrannosaurus Rex can run, and if your car is going to run faster than the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Actually, I really don't remember what dyno stands for. A bunch of people that are here probably do, but these are your dyno times, right? This shows that the car should run 6.8 and a half mile. You know, this is the acceleration we should get on the car. This is the 4th mile top speed. So all this here on the right hand side, that's our dyno time. This is how fast the game expects the car to run. Now some cars will go much faster than this. But that's pretty much all that is right there. Hopefully that helps. Slick, what's up, my man? He says, I like the theme for the garage. Yeah, it is kind of cool in a lot of ways, but... So this car is supposed to run a 6.884, so if it runs faster than 6.884, then it's beating the dyno time. So that's normally what we go for. So tier 3 cars, tier 2 cars, tier 1 cars usually go by quarter mile, tier 4 cars go by the half mile. So generally what we're referring to when saying beating the dyno is going to be the half mile or the quarter mile time, but you can always beat the dyno on the acceleration. You can always beat the dyno on the top speed. So hopefully that makes it understandable. Alright, so whether or not a car needs to beat the dyno time depends on what you're doing, right? There are some races where beating the dyno time is very important. Like if you're trying to do a supply cups, if your car does not beat the dyno, or it's not highly upgraded, you're going to have a hard time. So if your car is a little on the slower side, but it beats the dyno, it should beat the supply cups, no problem. If your car is not very highly upgraded, and it does not beat the dyno, you're going to have a really hard time getting through the supply cups. Now, if you're live racing, right? If you're live racing, you can use dyno beating cars to win live races, but there's a lot of disadvantages to that because every so many races, the game will be like, okay, well, he's beating the dyno. Let's move him into a faster lobby. Then 5 or 10 or 12 races later, if you're still beating the dyno, all right, let's move him into a faster lobby again. And then it does it again, and next thing you know, your car is no longer winning live races. So if you notice on my videos, I always try to set the cars up on low upgrades for live racing. Those cars, for some reason, that have the high performance point low upgrade setups, those cars will generally win live races without beating the dyno time, and then you don't have to worry about changing lobbies. Oh, come on, you piece of poop sandwich. I should have won that one. The game has robbed me from a win. The game robbed me from a win, everybody. I've been cheated. The game has ripped me off. Donna stole my win. But I don't think you can really go by the way the camera angle looks. Kenny says, not the new NSX. I was talking about the old one, the 1992 NSX. Slick says you have 1,570 trophies. Yeah, I'm getting up there. I'm definitely getting up there. When you got a maxed out, when you have the fastest car for the showdown and it's maxed out, it's a lot easier to do well, so. Wait a second, wait a second. My nitrous didn't go off. My nitrous didn't work. I lost because my nitrous didn't work. Donna sabotaged my nitrous. Darn you, Donna. I'll be okay though. It'll be okay. Even though Donna has sabotaged me, I think we'll be okay. That darn Donna, I'll tell ya. She's always doing something. Always. Should you get the 720S or not? Are you talking about the 750S? The 750S is the only reason you want to get the 750S if you need to run the Prestige Cup this season. If you need to get those Prestige Cup points to help your crew earn prizes, then yes, you want to get it. And unfortunately, you want to upgrade it and run the Prestige Cup. If you're not needing to do the Prestige Cup, do not bother with that car because it's a big old turd taco. A big old turd taco. But the one that's in the silver crate, I mean the Elite Tuner 750, the Elite Tuner's McLaren is amazing, but I don't think the Elite Tuner's McLaren is in the crates, unfortunately. Ah, Slick, you don't like the Nissan, the Elite Tuner's Nissan, the Silvia? The Silvia is really nice. I would say this and the Silvia are two of the best Elite Tuners cars. Ah, come on, I lost again. Slick, good luck, man. Good luck trying to get your car out there. I hope it pops out really quick. Yeah, the Prestige Cup is the 750S. I see a lot of people saying 720S, but it's a 750S. Being a dyslexic guy, I probably would think it was a 720S as well. Alright, here we go. Bam. Bam. 750. Stacks has got to get back to work. Yeah, happy 4th, my man. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have an awesome day. And it looks like my game just crashed. Darn you, Donna, you broke my game again. Alright, everybody, so Donna has broken my game. I don't know what Donna's doing, but she's definitely broken my game. Oh, no, that was somebody trying to cheat me out of a win is what that was. That was one of those people trying to pull a fast one on me right there. Those people that do that are low down and dirty. That is low down and dirty. They should be ashamed of themselves. They really should. Again, my nitrous didn't go off when I hit it, so. Slick says, how many tries? I haven't actually opened any crates yet. I haven't opened crates. I think I've already got the car, thank goodness, but I gotta check and make sure I have it. I'm pretty sure I do, but I'm running really behind today. So I haven't really had time to even check or look or anything. I think I'm just going to start hitting the nitrous button 34 times after I launch to make sure it goes off. Because I'll tell you what, if it doesn't go off, you run a lot slower. Like a lot. Should I get these 7? Oh, I already read that one. Crystal X says, this is Donna's doing. Donna is an evil doer, I will tell you. She is evil doer for sure. Gavin, they do a perfect job of matching us up on Showdown. The problem is... The problem is their matchmaking system does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's not a fair matchmaking system. Look how many trophies I have. I have 1,537. The guy next to me should have a 1,000. So we both have a very similar amount of trophies, right? Matchmaking goes by trophies and not the speed of your car. So it's not that it doesn't work properly. It's that it's an unfair system. You could have a car that runs a 94-second half mile, and they would put you up against a car that runs a 3-second half mile. So it works the way it's intended. It's just not a good system of matchmaking. At least in my opinion, it's not. It should go by your the time your car is actually running, in my opinion. I do like that car in yellow. That is a nice looking car in yellow. Now they did change the matchmaking for a very short period of time, and they pretty much put it back quickly because people were finding that everybody was down tuning cars. And they didn't like that, so they put it back to trophy based. How to win that red Vantage. I'm not sure, Kenny. I think if you're talking about the new one that's going to come out, I think that's going to be a milestone prize car eventually. If you're talking about the car I think you're talking about, that'll probably be a milestone prize car at some point. What's up, Chad? Oh my gosh, Chad started the game 3 days ago. 3 days! Holy moly. You are brand new. What's up, Chad? I'm glad you're enjoying the game. It's actually a lot of fun. Just remember, don't try and get through anything really quickly on this game. If you don't have a big, gigantic wallet and you can't spend a whole bunch of money, just remember you gotta have a lot of patience. Just do what you can do and enjoy it, right? Don't try and rush through things. Don't try and beat the bosses on the first day, because those kind of things aren't going to happen. Remember, don't upgrade stuff you don't need to. Learn to save your resources properly. You want to learn to manage your resources, because it's no fun to be out of resources constantly. I mean, as a new player, you know, things start off kind of slow and it takes a while to get going, but it is an amazing game. But the first car I think a person should get is the GTI. The second car you should probably get is the Bosch 350 Mustang. Those tier 1 cars will get you a long way. In tier 2, grab the BMW 235i or 325. I don't know, the little BMW you can buy out of the dealership. I'm dyslexic, so I don't know if it's 235 or 325, something like that. 235i, I guess. Get that. When it comes to tier 3, grab the Mustang. When it comes to tier 4, well, there's no good tier 4 choices in my opinion. Tier 5, there's no really good tier 5 choices anymore either that you can buy with game cash, but I would still personally, for tier 4, I would still buy the GTR out of the dealership to start off with, and I would probably grab the Lamborghini Huracan in tier 5 to start off with. All right. Oh, let me hit the later button. Hey, Makima, what's up, buddy? Gavin says, what car would you recommend for beating Ashley's challenge? So here's the deal, right? I don't know what you have, but this is what I used for Tempest, right? Tier 1, I used the Golf GTI. It was awesome. Tier 2, I used the Porsche Boxster, which was a really good choice. Another great choice for Tier 2 is going to be the Rocket Bunny GTI or the Mazda Miata. For Tier 3, I would use the Mustang that you can get out of the dealership. For Tier 4, I mean, there's a lot of cars that will do it and a lot that won't, but I would just wait for tier 4 till you have your elite tuners, either the, well, I hate to say it, but I would wait till I have the tier 4 GTI or Lancer from elite tuners maxed out, and then I would run tier 4, and then tier 5 I would use pretty much every car in the game except for some of the really crappy ones will work for a tier 5, but so I use when I beat Tempest on tier 1, I used the Golf GTI with no stars. It's just barely fast enough, but if you do everything right, it will squeak by and beat the boss no problem. You don't really have room for a bad shift or a bad launch though. If you use the one with 1 star, you've got a lot more wiggle room and you'll probably be fine. Man, my nose is itching so bad today. Hey, Darker Knight, what's up, my man? Ah, man, McVan, you pulled to get another 750S. Generally, you know, if I weren't making videos, if I've already got a car, I would never pull another one. Alright, Crystal X is the lightning effect on the Back to the Future Part 2 is lagging my game. You know, maybe you should contact game support and complain about that so they know. But yeah, if that's lagging your game, I would definitely contact them and complain. James Dawson says, as Danny said, save your resources. It'll be the best decision you ever made. I had a difficult time at first, and I have patience. And after a race, always take the free cash by watching the ads. You know, it is not a bad idea to watch the ad for the free cash. Not a bad idea whatsoever. You know, I got a comment on my YouTube channel the other day that some guy said, you know, I don't trust you at all for making these videos or something like that. And I said, well, you don't have to. You can go watch somebody else's YouTube channel. What kind of a person leaves a comment that says, you know, I don't trust you? That's kind of weird. Probably just a troll, right? That just seems like a really troll type of comment. I mean, you'd think if somebody's been playing the game for like 8 years, they would have enough experience that you should probably at least trust most of what they say. You know what I mean? Some people are out there. Some people are out there. I should... Uh-oh, what's going on here? We got 500 more tokens. Nice, nice. I mean, I don't really care. I get a lot of people leaving rude comments. Maybe not a lot, but you know, you get some. For the most part, you just kind of let it go in one ear and out the other. But sometimes you kind of wonder, like, why would somebody bother to even write that? GH24, how's it going? Darker Knight says, quick stepped in for a like. Darker Knight, man, I'm glad to see ya. Thank you for coming by. I do appreciate that. Sometimes, though, sometimes you get a laugh out of people's crazy comments. Some people say some crazy stuff. Darker Knight says, if you are new to the game and you like it, imagine how dissatisfied you will be in 6 to 9 months. Why'd you say that? Oh no, Slick, you got a 1-star turd taco? That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, that guy got me. James says, LOL, don't pay attention. Am I ready? I literally come to your channel for everything CSR2 related. You are the only channel I watch. Well, thank you. I probably make a few mistakes here and there on videos, you know. Unfortunately, when you're making thousands of videos, I bet I got 1,000 videos on this channel. When you're trying to bust out content day after day after day after day, you know, on this channel, they bombard us with so much stuff. You got to rush things out and just get it out and put it out. So, you know, everybody's going to make mistakes here and there. I'm not perfect. I wish I were. I wish I were perfect, but... Nathan says, what's better, sell or strip? If you strip a car, you're going to get fusion parts, right? You got to pay a small amount of money to strip a car. But when you do strip a car, it drops fusion parts, and occasionally it drops 1 or 2 or 3 stage 6 parts along with it. Sometimes it doesn't drop any stage 6 parts. If you sell a car, you get like 12 game cash. So if you've got the game cash to strip the car, it's a way better deal because you're going to get parts for it. If you sell the car, you're getting nothing. They give you next to nothing for a car. So selling is a joke in my opinion. But the bad news is if I get a tier 5 car and I need to strip it, that's 100,000 game cash. So if I strip 10 tier 5 cars, then well, that was what? 1 million game cash, I guess. So there's advantages and disadvantages, but just remember if you sell something, you're going to get nothing for it. You are going to have Donna taking your money. Donna's going to rip you off and give you nothing for your car. What gets me is it shows you the value of the car, then it says like, we'll give you $1. And you're like, what? You're like, what? $1? I actually don't know how much they give you. I can't remember. Let's go look. Actually, after this race, let's go look at how much they give you for selling a car. It's the worst deal I've ever seen in my life. Hey Nancy, what's going on, my friend? All right, Chad. So bottom line is, if you get a car out of the dealership, it does not have stars on it. The cars you buy from the dealership, no stars. Cars you pull out of crates do have stars. Now, Legends cars, Elite Customs cars, and Elite Tuners cars, there's only a few of those. There's only a handful of each, but you can add extra stars to those type of cars right there. But if you get a, let's just say you buy the GTR from the dealership, it's not going to have stars on it. If you pull the Tier 1 GTI out of the crate, it will have 1 star on it. So the majority of cars have whatever stars they come with, and that's it. You can never upgrade them further unless it's Legends, Elite Customs, or Elite Tuners. Crystal says, didn't finish restoring my C3 Corvette. Alright, so this guy, this is another person that's trying to cheat me out of a win. So they get a car, they stop there at the finish line, and they wait 2 or 3 minutes in hopes that you disconnect, and then it will give that person the win. I don't want to give that person the win because he's trying to cheat. So we'll sit here for a second and see what happens. But unfortunately, these people are kind of rotten. This is very rotten. All right. Now, some people will sit here for like 15-20 minutes, no joke. Some people are that terrible that they'll sit there for 20 minutes and wait just so they can get 1 win. Heck, some of them probably just put their phone down and walk away. You know what I should do is start screenshotting these players who do this and send the screenshots in, or make videos about it. But like, here's a dishonest player that was trying to cheat videos. I should do that. I actually don't get people doing this very often though. Today we've actually had, this is the second person today. Now, there's always a very small chance that the game crashed. I mean, that could be a game crash, but it's probably somebody trying to cheat. This guy is waiting for a long time, so one of us is going to have to get bored enough to leave the game. Nancy said, I set 40 minutes, no free wins allowed. Did you actually sit there for 40 minutes before? That would be awful, actually. That would be awful. I mean, personally, I don't want to sit here much longer. I mean, I'm going to get bored. I'm going to get really bored here if this keeps happening. But I don't want to give this guy a free win either. Alright, Jamie says, Danny, I got the race pass. I will pick the Bugatti. So, Jamie, why the Bugatti? Just curious. It's such a nice looking car, though. The Bugatti is beautiful. Well, guys, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect. I think this might disconnect me if I pull that thing down. It used to. I don't think that works anymore, does it? It did. I disconnected. So you can do that. You can pull down the top of your screen. But this guy right here, Roger Sale, just got a free win because he was probably cheating. This is a dishonest person right here, Roger Sale. He was just sitting there at the starting line. What a turd. Oh well. At least we know that person sucks. Alright, hold on. Wasn't I gonna go do something? Wasn't I gonna go show you guys something? Oh yeah. No. What was it? I was gonna go show you guys something. Let me go back out to the map. Hannah, how's it going? Nice to see ya. What was I going to do? Crystal Alexis. Anyway, I never got to ask. How's your day been, Melon? Alright, what did I want to show you guys? It felt important. Does anybody remember? Because I have forgotten. I feel like it had something to do with the amount of stars on a car, maybe. But I can't remember. But for example, this car, when I got this car, it didn't have any stars on it. This car had no stars. But yeah, most cars, you're kind of stuck with whatever stars they come with is all you get. I'm going to check to see if I have the 750S upgraded really quick. No, there was something I really wanted to look at, and that person cheating made me forget. So I do have a 750S, but I have to upgrade it, unfortunately. I don't really want to upgrade it. Yeah, it must not have been too important, but I really don't remember what it was. Let me go over to my Mustang and try and put some more parts on it. Melon says, paid car, same the Jesco. Alright, free stuff. There's my free prizes from the Showdown. Oh, how to sell a car. That's exactly what it was. Alright. Let's go over to a car that is sellable. Alright, so let's just pretend I wanted to sell this car. If I hit this little thing and I hit sell, look, they're gonna give me 4,800 game cash for this car. 4,800, but the car is worth $420,000. Wait a second. You're going to give me 4,000 game cash for a $420,000 car? Does that seem worth it to anybody? Would you guys sell a $400,000 car for $4,000? This car is worth $7 million, $7.7 million. They want $7.7 million for this car. Think about that. That's crazy. McFan, how is your EX so high? Says Silent. Alright, so I got some more tokens. Alright, now I can complete the next part of the event for this car. You know, we only got about 10 minutes left on this live stream, everybody. So yeah, I'm getting like one upgrade at a time, so I'm up to 25. What a pain in the buttocks. Crystal says, is it better to scrap it than sell it? I mean, if you want to spend the money, if you want to pay the money to strip it, you're way better off getting all the fusion parts and possible stage 6 parts that it drops. It depends on if you want to spend the game cash to strip it or not, but personally, I don't sell anything. I strip Every time I get a car, I strip it because every part adds up. Every part adds up. Zamo, what's up, buddy? Says the math is not mathing. How many days do we have left on this? Yeah, the math is definitely not mathing. Uncle Boone, how are you today? He left a long message there. Let me try to read that. All right, so I'm on this one here. I'm not enough stars. You gotta be kidding. I just added a new star, didn't I? This is why I hate this game. There. Now I feel cheated. All right, so I need another star to finish this. So we got 42 days left. But you got to get it up to 5 purple stars. I mean, honestly, all this event's really doing for you is giving you some basic stuff. If I don't complete this, it's not really a big deal, but, you know. It wasn't too bad completing the first part of this event, but it's not easy to complete the second. So it's good to do it if you can. All right, that's finished. Every time you see crew cups and token cups, always the little 3 race deals, always make sure you guys have finished those. All right, no weekly elite cups today. That's another thing you always want to check for. I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's anything new on the map that I've missed. One thing I always miss out on, though, is the tournaments. I always forget to do the darn tournaments. Not always, but I sometimes forget to do the tournaments. So I've done a total of 56 races so far. Darker Knight says Universal S6 parts saved his bad word. Only once. Do you waste money on the game? Bush says, do you waste money on the game? So, I mean, honestly, I'm not really sure you can say waste money. I mean, anything you do, you go to see a movie, that might be considered wasting money, right? You go to see your favorite band, that can be considered wasting money. So anything you spend money on that you didn't 100% need, technically you could consider that to be a waste of money. Now, do I spend money on the game? A little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Yeah, I didn't do the daily battle, but those aren't... You should do the daily battles. They're not extremely important, though. I mean, as a new player, you definitely want to do as many daily battles as possible. I don't really make those a priority, though. 3, 2, 1, go. I usually do 1 or 2 daily battles per day. Sometimes I forget about those, but they don't really have a large impact on earning points for my crew. The main things I try and do first are the things that earn points for my crew. Daily battles give me a couple of bonuses here and there, which is really nice, but I probably should remember to do those more often. But now I used to make sure, I used to get on every single day, and the first thing I would do is my little daily battle, which is probably something you should do. I mean, it's one race, right? It's one quick race. But I've been playing for 8 years, so there's certain things you get kind of lazy at certain things when you've been doing something so long. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little lazy on daily battles. I probably don't run, as many showdown races as I should anymore, stuff like that. So there's a few things I kind of slack on after 8 years of playing, but I still get on every day and play for, 30 minutes to an hour on average. Crystal X says, I'm going to buy the third DeLorean when it comes out. Not me. Chad says, man, that hurt. I wasted money watching Jurassic Park yesterday. Did the movie suck? Was it not good? Darker Knight says, it's worth it for you. It's never a waste, no matter if it's time or money. That's true, if it's something you enjoy, it's not necessarily a waste. Alright, Jamie, hold on one second. Let's try and figure out what you've got going on there. Alright, that guy cheated, he beat me. He didn't really cheat. I'm just saying that because he beat me. I'm salty because I lost. Oh, man. Alright, Jamie says, Danny in collections at home screen button. I've got a prize but can't find it. In collection at home screen button, you have a prize but can't find it. Alright, Jamie, are you talking about this thing? Hold on. Our stream time is pretty much up here, but let's go see if we can figure out what Jamie's got going on that's not working properly. Are you talking about these things? Like if you got a prize here, I mean anything that's over here should say claim. You just do that and then it adds that prize into your inventory. Or are you talking about actually something in collections? So I'm not 100%, I'm not clear as to what you're having an issue with. But if you got a prize to collect over here on the pop-out thing, it'll be right there. Now, if you're talking about this, I mean, those kind of pop up when something's ready. Like right now, I have nothing under rewards, but if you got a prize in here, it's normally under rewards if you can collect it. Or if you're talking about actual collections, then if you go into collections and there's a reward, you have to go in there and actually claim it. So for example, there will be some sort of little animation usually to tell you there's something new. If I go over to limited time, so this is new, Back to the Future, right? So if I lock in this time machine, let me lock that in. Now it's going to give me a reward. And then I hit claim and bam, I got the reward. Now I would have to purchase this one in order to do this one, but I'm not going to buy that one. But I just got something for locking that other car in. So those are all locked in. Completed task, completed task, completed task. All right. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what you're referring to exactly. I don't like how they're... I wish you could just go to like a big list that shows you every car in collections, because trying to figure out which car you want is a pain. It's a big old pain. Like, I know there's a Toyota that I'd really like to have in here somewhere, but I don't know how to find it. It's one of these. RS Chronicles, maybe? I don't know. Yep, there it is. The Mission R. I'm thinking about getting this one. I'm definitely thinking about getting the Mission R because that is a really cool car. Goku wants to know if I got a new update. I think I did. It just downloaded a bunch of stuff. It's constantly saying new content and downloading new things. Oh, man. Alright, I was just going to do something else, and now I forgot what it was. Crap. Oh, Jamie. Yeah, Jamie, or I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully anything I just showed you there helped, but why the Mission R? I don't know. I like the way it looks, and it seems to be a good live racing car. Looks sweet. Live race as well. Alright, now, hold. Hey, what are you doing, game? Let me go collect whatever prizes we got in here. But yeah, I really like the way the Mission R looks. Plus, that's my thing. I only really want to get cars that are good at live racing and look nice. It's got to have the looks and the live racing setup. If it doesn't have both, I normally don't like it as much. William D says, thanks for the stream. Yeah, thanks for coming out, my friend. I appreciate that. Darker Knight, people on iOS have some sort of replay function where after they finish the race, it replays the race. Android doesn't have it. Why Android doesn't have it, I don't know, but Android doesn't have it. Alright, so that's pretty much it for our stream time today, everybody. It's really weird that they added the race replay to iOS, but they never added the race replay to Android. I mean, personally, I could care less, but it seems like they would both be the same if you really think about it. How do you play on PC? SB, you download something like LD Player. It allows you to play Android accounts on your PC. So if you're on Apple, there's no way to do it. If you're on Android, you can get an Android emulator like LD Player. Alright guys and gals, I just want to say thank you for coming out to my crazy live stream. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry if I missed anybody's comments. It's not exactly easy to read all of the comments when you're playing, so I'm sure I missed some here and there. I mean, I try and read through them as much as I can, but I know I probably miss a few, unfortunately. It happens, but I do want to say thank you for coming out. I really do appreciate it. You guys and gals are amazing. But I think that's going to be it for the day. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. We'll be back on Sunday for a live racing live stream. So I hope to see you guys on Sunday. Thanks for coming out and have a wonderful rest of your day. Catch you guys later. See ya.